Hey, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since I've been on here. I've absolutely neglected my channel and did not put too much time into it. Um, but yeah, welcome to December. It's almost Christmas time. I hope we walk into a better year for everybody that either started a business this year or had to discontinue a business due to whatever circumstances. This year has been crazy for a lot of us. So I hope when it comes to 2021, things can be better for us. But yeah, the reason why I've been away and I really haven't put too much time into my channel was is one of the reasons is the whole, going into Black Friday and preparing for Black Friday and all of that good stuff. That kind of drained me and took a lot of learning. And, I was served a lot of learning curves, which I don't mind any of it. Every opportunity to learn is one that I will never take for granted. Um, it has taught me a lot about myself. It has taught me that I can definitely look into some stuff on my own and make sure I try to learn as much as possible going into the e-commerce world, because e-commerce is, we all know, it's like a roller coaster of stuff. And there's a lot of information out there, but there are also a lot of gurus out there that, you know whatever, not gonna speak on that. um but whatever you do, make sure you pay attention to what it is that's happening around you, and you don't give up, because it's easy to give up, especially when you just start a business and you have this idea of how you want things to go. But you also have to learn that sometimes you have to just kick back and let the things happen that are happening, learn from them, and redirect. There's no giving up. There's absolutely no giving up. There's learning and there's moving forward. But especially pay attention to what's happening in your niche. But don't let it overwhelm you, because it can easily overwhelm you. Um, and that's not a good thing. That'll weigh on everybody, in just about anybody's mind that has their heart and soul into what they're doing. But other than that, I have been, looking into everything when it comes to traffic, website traffic, SEO, and all of that good stuff. And learning how to actually analyze the data of every level of traffic that you get. Dipping into Etsy and seeing how Etsy works, and you try Facebook ads and you try to find out what works. And it'll take a while before you find your formula. I haven't found my full formula yet for getting the traffic that I want. But then again, it's been only 3 months since I set foot into this business seriously, so I'm not going to expect too much from what I know right now. It's important to give myself room to grow, room to learn, and learn as much as I can. Because what I've learned as well is, I had this kid do something on my website, and I had told him, I had made the mistake to tell him that I really don't know much about SEO. I know what SEO is, but if you told me, Cheryl, this is what you're gonna have to do for the website, just go ahead and do it, on the top of my mind, I wouldn't be able to do it. So after he had done, I forgot what it is that I wanted him to optimize my website. So he did that. And then after a week and a half, he came back and said, so are you still interested in some SEO work and stuff like that? And I was like, yeah. So he sent me a proposal. It was $126. It was through Fiverr. Um, it was way less than the 500 and 400 that other people had quoted me on Fiverr. And then, he does what he does, and then I go into the whole Black Friday thingy and kind of forced to look into and learn more about SEO and how it works and put it into practice and stuff like that. And then I went on to Neil Patel's website and analyzed my. I took a free trial. I think it was 7 days or 14 days, something like that. Started a free trial and I started analyzing my website. And I just came across a lot of stuff that this kid did that just wasn't up to par. But I'm this type of person. When I pay you to do something for me because I don't understand much of it, even if you have deceived me, you know, I'm not gonna come after you. I'm not gonna bash you. I'm not gonna ask for my money back and stuff like that. I don't have time to do that because my principle is if I had not been lazy to look into it, I would have known what I needed to do. So that whole situation kind of forced me, the whole Black Friday whirlwind, Cyber Monday whirlwind kind of forced me to look into SEO and learn more about it, find Neil Patel's website, and fix my website to the point where it organically can, track some good numbers for me. And so I didn't go back asking him for money. I just learned, and I think that was the second time I asked somebody on Fiverr to do something for me. I don't need to 4, 3, whatever amount of lessons, or whatever amount of people to learn my lesson. Um, at the end of the day, I was lazy because I'm smart enough to figure stuff like that out. But I'm like, since it's not my forte, I, I'm just gonna look for the cutest fits and stuff like that. But and so I learned that forcibly, but I'm happy I did. I'm thankful I did. And whatever he can do with the $126, that's on him and his conscience. Um, I know I will not need his services moving forward. I'm just saying, but no hard feelings. It is what it is. You live and you learn. That's me. I'm 38 years. I've been in this world for quite some time. I don't have time to be wasting energy on stuff like that. I just keep it moving. I learn from it. I keep it moving. And I don't bash myself for having made that decision because I learned from it, you know. Um, and then, I kind of slacked on Instagram. Child. Like, sometimes it's just, I'm that kind of person. I'll get into something and then I have these periods where everything just dies down and I just don't want to be bothered with it because there's a lot of other things that's happening, but that's fine. you know um I give myself room to go through all of those things, and I know I need to pick it up and put it in, put in the work and get stuff done. And you get it, you do what you need to do. Other than that, it's been crazy. It's been absolutely crazy trying to figure out how to set up my stock room and doing all the SKU numbers and stuff like that, and actually thinking about where I want my business to go in 2021, because I have to commit to myself that I'm not about to play around like I did these 3 months, because you give yourself time to just play around and kind of have a feel for stuff. But I'm not going to. 2021, ma'am, sir, I'm not playing. Cheers. This is some juice that we got from our vegan friends. They've been vegans for 20 something years. Cheers to them. They make the best fresh juices. Love them to death. They're 70 something year olds. We are happy and grateful to have them as friends. Anywho, um, So, if there's any other boss babes out there and trying to just get into this whole e-commerce thingy, and always know that there's someone you can go to. You know, there's a lot of information there out there, and if it's too much for you, ask around. Absolutely ask around. But always know that one thing I've learned is all of those people, not all of those people, many people out there that have some people paying them to do certain stuff, you know, to open up their business and keep it running and talk about SEO and traffic and whatever, whatever, whatever. When you analyze their domain score is not that, and their SEO is not that. And that's one thing I've learned, and I'm glad I didn't really put too much money, yeah, no money into that. Especially people that run a boutique and then on the side run a consultation agency, trying to, you know, I've seen some stuff that I'm like, y'all are really out here just using people and getting people's money. Meantime, your website is not all that, you know, but we all know how Google moves, and Google has been moving the last couple of months. We know how Facebook moves and Instagram moves, and if we all follow technology, we all know that there are certain things that we need to do to get our website to a point where it's ranking where it should be ranking, instead of having 1,200 backlinks and all of that, crazy stuff. Um, but work on your website, make it attractive and for your clients or your customers. Make it easy to navigate through your website. And I work on that every week. Try to see what's working, what I need to take off, what I need to take away, what I need to add, what I need to, what am I learning from my website and how can I make it better. So, all in all, yeah. This time I'm not going to say I'm going to drop a video every Monday or whatever. I'm just going to do what I need to do. By the way, this is how I store my inventory and other stuff. My mirror is there. I have a rack with some clothing on there. And I need to start thinking about what I want my business to be in 2021 and set some financial goals and think about how I'm going to meet those financial goals and what I actually need to do. And I need to get out of my comfort zone of being in front of a camera and, taking pictures and modeling my own clothes and stuff like that. That's a whole different thing I have to learn. I think the thing that has helped me back when it comes to the YouTube videos is having to sit in front of a camera and film yourself and have a whole conversation. And, I've always been good at being behind the desk and solving a legal issue and not having to deal with people too much. Even though I love, I love the whole retail world and fashion and clothes and stuff like that. But it's also, this whole experience for me is also like a big learning moment to get out of my shell and not be afraid to show who I am, what I do, and to show myself, and be free in that. So, but anywho, we're gonna see what this transpires into. Have a wonderful holiday. Stay safe. Practice social distancing. Wear a mask and be happy and merry and grateful, and in the moment, and experience yourself, experience your business, and try to come up with ways to get better every week, if not every month, because the everyday thing is like, no, but listen, don't let people tell you that you have to work on stuff every day. You get up every day and you're grateful. Other than that, sometimes you do it. Sometimes you want to work on stuff, and sometimes you're like, not today. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe not the next 3 days. But it happens. But give yourself room to grow, and get the bag, get the money, get your coins, get your blessings, sir, ma'am, and everybody in between. Get all of it. So, Merry Christmas. Be jolly, be healthy, stay safe, and until next time, keep your eyes open and your ears open. Follow your guts and be critical of the people that have gone before you and are in the business that you're in. Absolutely be critical. You have the right to be critical. Other than that, see you all next time. Soodle-a-dokey.